Are you, dear viewer, maidenless, housing deprived, and struggling to pass a CPA exam? How did you know, you might be asking? Well, let's just say I have a restraining order for a reason. Introducing Romeo's 3 tips for passing your next CPA exam. Tip 1. Study in the morning. FAR isn't just an exam, it's the separated garages of exams. Like, your brain needs to be fresh, rested, and possibly you need to be levitating out of a casket like that one GIF by the time you get to your Prometric Center. So, I'm proposing that you wake up at 5 a.m., inject coffee directly into your bloodstream using cheap orange cap insulin needles, and start hitting 25 question reps on Becker. If you wait until lunch or after work, you'll quit very easily, or the depression sets in. Ask me how I know. For something like Reg, which requires basically just memorizing rules for the most part, you get a lot of definitional questions. You can do that after work. You can probably do audit after work as well. But specifically what I did was I would go on a run at 5 a.m. right after the heart pumping rush, take a shower, and then hit the books. I assume that for you, the equivalent rush would be, something passe as like sports betting or shoplifting. I truly do not know what gets your adrenaline up. Tip number 2, take the exam on an empty stomach if you're having caffeine. The second you mix that venti cold brew with a breakfast burrito, you're creating a volatile chain of events. Mind you, you are sitting in a cold fluorescent light room for 4.5 hours. Keep that in mind. Plus, I find that caffeine on an empty stomach just hits extra. Going light, caffeinated, and slightly dissociating, which is really how God and the AICPA intends for you to take this exam. Tip number 3, never, and I mean never, schedule your exam for 5:30 p.m. I know that's technically not the latest you can take an exam, but again, this is a 4.5 hour exam. You're going to be there at 9 p.m. Falling asleep at the helm on your 7th or 8th Tesla. What are you doing? And also this also assumes you have a drive back home. Or I guess if you work in external audit, the drive home would be back home to your job. Foregoing the trip home. In fact, for me, the latest I possibly can ever take an exam is 11 a.m. And I believe I have tabulated all the times I've booked an exam date, and I've only ever passed one exam that I've booked at 11 a.m., and that was audit. Quite frankly, I feel like the earlier you get it, if you're a morning person and your brain is sharper in the morning, take it in the morning. But trust me, your brain past 5 p.m. Does not want to do anything complicated. It wants to look at brain rot, cry, or, listen to music. So that has been my 3 tips. Subscribe for more.